And we had tried really to reach out and have a friendlier relationship with the Lutherans, our old friends in our hometown, and they were very, very good to us, and we were almost surprised, happily surprised that they
High Church.
Because it had been many years since we had been in fellowship with them, but they were good. So when it came to unity, we were thinking of the Lutherans and other Christians in Sweden. We didn't at that point think of the Catholic Church, because the Catholic Church in Sweden is not big, and you don't really notice it. We hadn't at that time, around 2000. So our unity thinking didn't really...
No, it was more unity between Protestants.
Yeah.
But then
we Ulf and I decided to move to Israel, to be sent out from our church to Israel. So we wanted to start a study center there and a Bible school, and we did, in 2002. And lived there till 2005. And these 3 years in Jerusalem meant a lot.
Yeah, it did. Because we were starting, as I mentioned before, Bible schools in many places, and so it would be natural for us, and we also took groups to Israel. But moving there, an altogether different experience, because we came there with one set of purposes, but when we were there, every turn, behind every corner was a Catholic. We met Catholics everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was so...
and it was right then that I had read a book about Saint Birgitta of Sweden, because her 700-year jubilee was coming up. And I thought I need to know more about her. I have her name, I need to know who this woman really was, because you don't hear much of her in the Swedish society.
I mean, it's kind of like in the United States. People might live in Los Angeles, but they have no clue what the name means.
Exactly.
Or San Francisco.
Yes.
So the name Birgitta in Sweden is a name.
Yeah, it's just a name.
Yeah.
And but I read this book and sort of got to know this person of Birgitta, and she's an amazing woman, so strong and with a strong relationship with Jesus, and doing lots of fantastic things also in Europe, in conflicts and wars. And she was speaking to the Pope, and she was speaking to the priests and bishops. I was amazed by her, but one thing I couldn't understand, and it irritated me, and that was her relationship with Mary. I couldn't really understand it.
So we were talking, and I said, well, it's probably, at that time, probably they just confused Mary with the Holy Spirit.
That's what...
because the Holy Spirit speaks and leads, but we were not Mary speaking and leading. That was new to us.
Yes.